Day 126 of my case study, testing out the My Legion secret system. My name is Mike Iser, and if you're new here, do make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe, and bell icon on the way in, because what I'm doing is I'm showing you step by step how this system performs, giving you a use case, a day-by-day blow of what's happening today. Am I making sales? Is this worth picking up? Is this something that you can see success with? What are all the tips and tricks you need to know in order to make this work for yourself? I'm going over everything that I'm uncovering as I go along this journey and sharing it all with you, So that's what we're doing here. So to give you a brief overview of what this is, what the system is, how it works, basically we're being drip fed 100 leads each day. These leads are in the internet marketing space, meaning that they're looking to make money online. So these leads are building up in this database. We're getting 3,000 at the end of the month, then it becomes 6,000, then 9,000. And with these leads that are building up, we are able to market products to them with the inbuilt mailer. There is a mailing system in here that allows us to send out one mailing every 23 hours, basically once a day, and we're marketing products to them from Clickbank, clickbank.com. So we're going to the vendors at clickbank.com, finding products related to this niche, making money online. We are grabbing these email swipe files that are provided to us for free by the vendors, 10 of them. We're copying them, pasting them inside this system, and emailing them out to the leads that are being built up in here. So we are doing email marketing using free swipe files from the vendor of the product we're promoting the product, getting sales on Clickbank. That's what's happening. And using this system, I've been able to break even day 50. You can go back and see where I was at day number 15 or something like that. I started off day 15, and I started that day off talking about the first 15 days, the first 2 weeks, basically. And I hadn't had a sale back then. And I was a little bit antsy day 16, the following day or so. But eventually, day 17, I got a sale. I got my first sale. And it was a $100 sale, insanely large sale. And since then, things have been consistent. Sales have been consistent. So that's what happens. It takes time for the leads to build up, and then when you hit a certain critical mass point, usually week 3, week 4, sales become consistent after that. Now, one thing I should mention to you is, this is something that is a cheaper alternative to, say, solo ads, right? Because the typical thing is to buy an autoresponder for 30 to 40 bucks to start with. Then it becomes more expensive later on as you get more leads. Like, I'm at the point where I have over 170,000 leads, and I'll get into that in a second. But you're probably wondering, like, how do you have that many leads, that 3,000 leads? I'll explain it soon. But anyways, what was I saying? So this system, I'll explain this. This system, it's a cheaper alternative to solo ads, because all you're doing is you're paying $1 a day for 100 leads each day, because it's a $30 a month membership. Now, there is also a $30 setup fee the first month. So the first month, you pay $30 for the setup fee, and then you pay $30 recurring billing. Okay, so that's $60 total the first month. Then the second month, you're just paying the $30 recurring. Third month, $30 recurring. So it's 60 first month, then 30, 30, 30 thereafter, right? For each successive month. And one other key thing is that you can get more leads than 100 leads a day. You see this referral link here, right? If you refer someone to My Legion Secret using this link, you will get 100 bonus leads. And then you'll get 200 leads a day, which is 6,000 leads at the end of the month. Then 12,000 the following month. But if you don't have anyone to refer, it's okay, because you can refer yourself. Okay, this is where it gets even crazier. If you refer yourself, I don't know, my voice just cracked there. If you refer yourself, you got 200 here, 100 here, that's 300 a day. That is 9,000 leads at the end of the month. So we went from 3,000 to 6,000 to 9,000. And again, it doesn't stop there, because even though 200 is the limit, you can't go over 200 leads a day per account. You can chain multiple accounts, one under the other, and that way take advantage of those bonus leads and rack up the leads. So I've got 7 accounts now. I've got 7 accounts, 200 each, except the bottom one, which has 100. But I was able to get a bonus sign up on my bottom account, so that now I've got 200 across 7 accounts. That's 1,400 leads a day. And that's how I was able to get these crazy results. That's how I was able to get the 170,000 leads at this point. 4 months in, I'm starting month 5 now. That's where I'm at right now. I've gone through December, January, February, March. Now we're on April. We're on month 5 now, and we're seeing amazing results. I used to say that if things continue as they are, like I broke even day 50, I was in profit day 60, and I used to say as long as things continue as they are, I'm making $400 to $500 profit a month, because I still have to pay $210 in fees each month for those 7 accounts, right? So taking out that $400 to $500 profit a month. But the last month I made over $800 in profit, double, pretty much double. So things sharply increase, and things shift on a dime in this. Like people might be saying like, I don't have any sales yet, and then boom, they start getting sales. Or they're not making as much money as they want to make, and then boom, their income explodes. It's happened. If you go through the past comments, you'll read other users who have explained all of this. You know, that they're making no sales, and then all of a sudden they get sales. Or they're making this much money and they want more money, and then all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, they're making substantially more money. So that's how this operates. Things shift on a dime. So you got to be patient in this game. Patience is key. You've got to come into this with the mindset that I'm going to give this 3 to 4 months, let the leads build up, and the more accounts you have, the less patience you're usually going to have to execute. That's how it is, because it is a numbers game, okay? There are people with 2 accounts that may get their first sale day 4, or they may get their sale day 45 or 55, which is what I've seen with 2 accounts, 45 and 55. So that is a possibility. But if you get more accounts, you have more leads building up, it's more likely that you'll start seeing that breakthrough sooner rather than later, and it's more likely that you'll get more consistent sales sooner rather than later. So that's just how it is. I would say to you, recommended is 5 accounts, minimum is 2 accounts to go with if you want to give this a shot. There are people though that have even more accounts, 8, 10, even more accounts than that. But I went with 7, kind of in the middle of the latter end of the spectrum. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I'd suggest you start at. Now, having explained all of this, is there anything else to explain? I don't think so. Let's go into the results. Did I get a sale today? So let's go check that out. And yes, you got a sale.
That's what I thought.
$51.68. You got a sale. So this puts us at $166.13 for the week.
Naturally.
And we have, what do we have? 4th and the 5th. We have 2 more days. So in the next 2 days, I'd like to see this get up to 225 plus. It's funny, the progression we've made. And it's funny how sales have become the norm. Like, let me just get a drink of water here. Sales are now the norm. Before, we were getting a sale every other day. Now, we're getting back-to-back sales. And it's like almost expected to get sales now. It's crazy. But anyways, I am now noticing that the norm used to be like $130 to $150 a week. Then the norm shifted from $130 to $150 to $180. We're getting 180s. Then we had this crazy explosion to $350. I don't know where that came from, out of nowhere. And then now we're at $225 plus. So I'd like to see this now go up to the next level, which is like $300, right? $300 a week, because that would put me at $1,200 a month, around there, which would put me at a $1,000 profit each month. Right now I'm at $800 profit, and I've made a projection that I'll be increasing $250 each successive month, and we've adhered to that, believe it or not. We have adhered to that, roughly speaking. We made $1,000 in March. We made over $1,000 in March. And I'm projecting in April with this method of $250 increase each month to be at $1,250. And if I am, subtract out the $210 fee, that puts me at a profit of $1,000 a month, right? And then if we continue on this trend, by August, we'll be at a profit of $2,000 a month. This is the progression I'd like to see, at least. I mean, conservative here. Well, I was being conservative when I wrote this up, because there are other ideas out there of what results that you can see. Like, I know that the person that I learned this whole strategy from, Michael Day, he's mentioned that his mom is doing this, and she, in her 6th month, which is only 2 months away from where I'm at. I'm at the beginning of month 5. She, at 6 months, was making $400 to $500 a week, right? So if I were to meet those expectations, this would mean that I need to go up by, by the end of this month, April, May. By the end of May, I should be making $400 to $500 a week here. Now that's possible because look at this. I had 350 this week over here. So it's possible we get up to 400 to 500. That is a possibility. So I would like to go with those metrics because those are more exciting metrics, right, to look forward to. And she had only 5 accounts. I've got 7 accounts. And also the other thing he said was that by month 12, month 13, she was at $800 to $900 a week. Can you imagine being patient enough to let that build up to that point and seeing those results? That would be something else. But we're taking it a day at a time here. We're seeing what happens, but the progression is upwards. But we're going off track here. I forgot to go over everything else here with regards to this sale. Let's break down this sale. So this sale came from account number 3, $21.80, and then a $29.88 upsell. And let's look over here. You can see that things progress in waves. This blue line is a moving average, a 7-day moving average. It's going up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's in the process of going up again, it seems. We had 1.67 thousand hops the other day, and then we had 1.47 thousand for the day in question. So it is trending upwards. Now this day is not complete, so this is going to go up further as the day completes. So it looks like the wave is going to continue upwards. Now, I'm going to keep on promoting social paid. Right now, I am still promoting social paid. I'll show you that later on, which email I used. But here's the progression. Now, this isn't from the beginning. I can't show you all the way back to the beginning anymore. But I had several days here, 16 days, where I had no sales. Then boom, sale out of nowhere. And then sales have been consistent since then. And you can see over time, sales have started to become more frequent over time, right? So now we're getting sales back to back for long stretches of time. So it's going to be interesting to see how this progression continues. This is the first 4 months. You can see the progression over these 4 months, how sales have started to come in more and more frequently. Imagine the next 4 months, them coming in even more frequently, more back-to-back sales. Like the back-to-back sales will trend even longer, and then we'll start getting 2 sales in one day more frequently, 2 sales in one day more frequently. That's the next step. Those are the next steps we're looking forward to. So anyways, let's look at the totals over here. So we are at $139. Let me just zoom in. $139.89 for the month, 3 days in. We are at $2,744 gross income, $1,484 net income. Now this dropped from here because I had to pay this $210 fee for my 7 accounts. So that's where we're sitting at. And as far as where the sale came from, it came from account 3, which is now at $643 earned. This is our #1 earner. This is significantly ahead of the pack. And then this is in second over here. This is in third over here, 4th over here, and then these are the bottom accounts over here, I guess. I guess these are the bottom accounts now. Yeah. So that's where we're sitting at. And also, look at this. We're at our 11th sale for account number 3. Now, before it was things were coming in all together. Like everyone's on their 8th sale. Everyone's on their 9th sale. Now it's becoming jagged again, and it's stretching out here to 11 sales from 9. Like not everyone's completed their 9th sale, but then we have some accounts that are at 11 over here. So that is where we're sitting at. Anything else to show you here? I think that is about it. So, having explained all of that, if you are looking to come on board with this, I'll explain that to you real quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to come and click on this link over here. And if you do sign up over here, let me know, because what I'll do is I'll provide you with free email swipe files. Okay, so there are 500 swipe files that I'll give to you for free. Now, out of those 500, 200 of them are written in a generic fashion that they can be copied and pasted to promote any offer that you want. They can be used to promote Warrior Plus offers, MLGS itself, and the reason why you'd want to promote MLGS itself is so that you can get that bonus sign up on your bottom account, right? So if you've got 5 accounts with 900 leads, you can get 5 accounts with 1,000 leads by getting the sign up on the bottom account. By promoting with these swipe files, My Lead Gen Secret, to the My Lead Gen Secret leads, you get a sign up there. Then you get 1,000 leads a day instead, which is an extra 3,000 leads at the end of the month, right? Also, I'll provide you with some email support if you have any questions as well. But anyways, once you click on this over here, this will lead you to this page, which gives you an overview of it. You can look through this and watch this video. But when you click on this first button here, Join MLGS Now, and enter your email and click Get Started, this will lead you over to the sales page. Okay, now this looks like this over here. Now from this sales page, once you click this button and you sign up for your first account, this is where you're gonna have to start paying close attention, because you need to do this properly to layer your accounts and get those bonus leads. So first account doesn't matter, sign up. Second account, it does matter. So once you log into your first account, you're gonna see this. Now from here, we're gonna copy this link, okay? This is your referral ID. You're gonna paste that in the browser here. And then from there, you're gonna sign up for your second account. And that way, your second account will be made underneath your first account, giving your first account 100 bonus leads. And you can check that by going to the My Leads over here, and it'll show us 200 here. Will appear in this much time. So the first day, you will have 100 leads. Second day, it'll show up as 300, because that's when it'll kick in. So also, you're gonna have to use separate email accounts for each account that you create. So with Gmail, you can create 5 accounts with 1 phone number. And if you run out of Gmails, you can use Yahoo, Mail.com, and Proton Mail. And another thing is, you're gonna have to create your accounts using numbers at the end of your first and last name. So like Mike2, Iser2, Mike3, Iser3. The reason being is that the system might reject the same first and last name appearing over and over again in the same day. And you can always just go to the account profile and just delete those numbers later on. And one last thing is, when you're creating your accounts, create your second account underneath your first account using the first account's referral link. But then for account number 3, you want to use account number 2's referral link to refer that, right? So this is for account number 2 here. And then for account number 4, use account number 3's referral link to refer account 4. That way they're chained one under the other, okay? So that covers that. And if you run into any issues, you can contact support. They're aware people want to create multiple accounts. And once you got that all set up, you're going to go to clickbank.com, set up a free account over here. It's easy enough to do. Once you've done that, you're going to open up this menu here, go to the accounts section, go to create an account, and from here, I'm going to create an account as an affiliate because we're promoting products with Clickbank. You're going to enter in a nickname following these instructions, click sign up, and then this will pop up over here. Now when you click it, it'll lead you to the overview page of all your results. And from here, we're going to zoom in, go to Marketplace at the top here. And here is where all the categories are that you can promote, different product categories, right? Now we want to focus on e-business and e-marketing. So let's click on this and let's sort this by gravity so that we get the products at the top, which are generating the most sales for the most affiliates. And we're going to focus on this product or this product. But right now we are on this one. So I'm going to open up the affiliate page over here. And this is going to give us the free swipe files that we need to promote this. So we click on this email swipes. And here we are. Now we're not doing, before I would do email 1 through 10 and then start over at email 1 again and do it again, right? Or I'd move on to another product, the other product I was showing you before. But as of late, we got even more bonus swipe files. And I should mention this too. You don't need to, when you pick up MLGS, they will upsell you to get some swipe files. But you don't have to get those because we are using these ones here for free. And as I was saying to you, if you sign up to this email listing, not only will you get 10% commission bump from 75% to 85% per sale, but you will also get bonus sets of swipe files to use. They're on swipe set number 10 so far. And each set is like 17 pages long. And they've got a bunch of swipe files that you can use, extra ones. Now, I am taking out the best ones I can find over there, and I'm sharing it with you over here in this file, which is in the description below. So check that out if you want. And I've given you like, how many here? 14 down to 21. So 8 files. 8 extra emails. And out of these emails, the one that I recently posted today was this one over here, okay? And I came up, instead of this subject line, I created 2 additional ones here, which are probably going to convert better than this one, because this is just very basic. It's just saying Instagram comic writing job. Like who's going to be inspired to click on that? Like if you say $750 a week, oh really? $750 a week? Let me check that out. Or if you include their name as well, they'll be like, oh, my name. Oh, $750 a week. Okay. You know, it'll grab their attention more. So anyways, I have more information on that, on how to create proper subject lines in the playlist in the description below, okay? But anyways, this is what I used. But what you're gonna do when you're just starting off is you're gonna go over here. You're just gonna grab these ones over here to start with, right? Copy this, Control C, come over here, go to the mailing system, and then select your leads, come to the subject, Control V, paste that in there. Now, where it says name in brackets, that's telling us we need to put a short code in there. And these are the short codes that we have. This is going to replace that with that person's actual first name. So let's copy this short code over here, Control C, paste it over top of this placeholder, and there we go. Now we got that person's actual name that's going to appear over there. We come back over here to the body, we highlight all of this, Control C, come over here, select this box, click inside of it, press Control A, backspace, Control V. Now we just need to alter this, put in our actual name over here, or a pen name, and then put in a short code down there again for first name fix, right over here. And we don't have a short code for country, so instead we're going to say users from your area, okay? Now, obviously, I would be normally doing that with doing all of this with this email, right? But I'm just showing you, starting off, what you're going to be doing. So once you've got this all filled out, you're going to highlight this link, and you're going to come back over here and hit promote over here. And over here we're going to enter in MLGS1 so that we're tracking. We know we're tracking this for our. We know that if we get a click on this tracking ID, if we use this tracking ID, we'll know that it came from our first account. Okay. You can also put in SP over here to cover the product itself, social paid. That way you'll know the product and the account. But I've just always used this, so I'm going to just stick with that for synchronicity, like to keep it in line with what I've done in the past. And I'm going to click on this button and to copy this link, and this green thing popping up here shows me I've copied it. Then I'm going to head over to the mailing system again with this highlighted, click this button over here, and press Control V to paste that all in there. Now, once it's pasted in, I'm just going to double check that everything looks good up over here, and then we're going to hit perfect timing. Now this sends it out when the lead is most likely to see their email and open it. This will increase your open rate, so always click that, and then you're going to hit send email over here. There'll be an orange button like this. Once you click that, this will pop up showing that you have to wait 23 hours before you can send out your next mailing. You can do it once a day basically, right? Now after you've done this, you're going to right click at the top here, duplicate this tab, and then sign out of this duplicated tab. And the reason we're doing this is so we can copy and paste the information over into the second account more readily. So we're going to sign in with the second account over here on the duplicated tab, right over here. We're going to go to the mailing system for the second account, select the leads for the second account, and then now here's where the magic comes in. We have to just copy over here this, Control C from the first tab, paste it in, Control V, come over here, grab this, Control A, Control C, come over here, click in this box, Control A, backspace, Control V, change this link by clicking on it and then clicking this button, changing the 1 to a 2, and we are done. All we have to do is hit perfect timing and click send email, and we're done for the second account, you see? So this is a very simple process, copy and paste. It'll take you under 10 minutes to do all your accounts, and that's it in a nutshell. Eventually it'll take you 10 minutes. Eventually, initially it'll take you a little bit longer. You're gonna be double checking everything, making sure everything's okay, but you'll get it down to under 10 minutes, even 5 minutes, to be honest with you. So this is the process beginning to end. Hope you found it interesting. And if you did find this interesting and you haven't already, do make sure to subscribe so that you're notified of future videos as they come out. It also helps to get this video out there to more people if you subscribe and like the video. And other than that, I'm going to wrap this up. Send me an email if you signed up at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. and I'll see you in the next episode.